Hello, everyone. It's been a while since we've had a little chat. How are you all doing? Well, we'll give you an idea. We are going to be back. We are starting with new videos. We have one as part of this one. I just wanted to start by saying there are going to be some changes to the channel. I've discussed this in Discord. Basically, every 2 weeks now, there'll be a cooking video, and that's just because food is so expensive right now. I can't afford to keep doing crazy videos with no return, so to speak. Your viewership is greatly appreciated. I love it. Thank you. But please hit that subscribe button. It's free. You'll get to see not only when I come out with new videos, but when other creators come out with videos similar to mine, so you get even more cooking ideas. There's also going to be a couple of changes to things like our logo. We've come up with a new one. I have some new merch coming out. Very standard, very basic stuff. Nothing to get excited about, but it's there if you want to support the channel. And I'm doing it all at the fairest price I possibly can. All those details will be in the bottom, in the description. But for now, it's just to let you know, we haven't gone away. I haven't disappeared. I'm still alive. Unlike some of the rumors. Coffee, help. Yes, it's a mess. I know. I have to clean my mug. Guess what? This is real life. Okay? Things get busy. Things get complicated and things change when you just don't expect it to. So, on to today's cooking. Well, today's cooking started last night. And I mean at 10 o'clock last night. And it's still nowhere near done. I had some friends over. We were going to have dinner that we decided to order out. We all wanted tacos. Now, here in Montreal, there is some great Mexican food, but Mexican takeout, it's dodgy at best, and what is good, wow, do you pay for? We were just looking at one of the local places that we've gone to eat at, but to order one Carnitas taco, just one. And they don't like give you crazy huge ones. It's standard like 6-inch tortilla, some carnitas, little cabbage. That's it, little cheese. It was $7.50 for one. I could probably eat a dozen. Six, just so I'm not feeling like a massive pig. But I was like, this is nuts. So we put in our order. We didn't order it, but it was going to be $200. For three people, that's a lot of money. And for Mexican, that's disgusting. We ended up with a pizza from Domino's. But today they're going to come back. Today we're having carnitas. So, last night I pulled out the camera, I pulled out my ingredients, I started recording, or I thought so. It didn't record. So, what I have beside me is the carnitas meat. I got a 2-pound pork roast, the butt particularly, and the butt isn't the butt, but it's the shoulder. It's the butt of the ham on a pig. It's not what he sits on. And I got it marinated all overnight, and it looks great. It smells even better. So, but none of that recorded. So what I'm going to do is in the description, I'm going to type out the ingredients, and I'll also put them on the screen now, and we'll pause the video so you can write them down, or like I say, they're down in the description. And I let this marinate overnight. And I just had covered with a piece of tinfoil ready for the stove. And this is my carnitas. So you've got, of course, garlic powder, onion powder, a little paprika, some crushed chili powder, cumin, I put in some chipotle pepper, a little bit of heat, plus I love that color, and orange juice. Yeah, that's one of the main ingredients. Some say lemon juice or lime juice. I like orange. I went with orange. Now, if I was going to do this in the slow cooker, which was the original plan, it would take 10 hours on low. And you don't want to do this on high because you want it to fall apart tender. You want to be able to get in there with your forks and just like run away. So I'm going to do this in the oven. So I say if you want to do it in the slow cooker, perfectly understandable. Put this on in the morning. So a little fluff going around. Put this on in the morning. 10 hours later, it's shredded and it's ready. The way I'm doing it in the oven takes about 3 hours. A little bit quicker. It is now like 9 o'clock, so it'll be perfect time for lunch. The other problem we had is being in Montreal, I had a hell of a time finding corn tortillas. I found, but that was probably the most expensive part of this whole meal. 10 corn tortillas, small ones, were $3.50. I know where you guys live, especially my American friends. It's gonna be a lot cheaper, but just being real. A few of you should remember a while ago I did an Instacart video. They sent me a chorizo taco kit, and it was 6 tacos. 6. And that was supposed to be for 2 people. And they were puny. They were even smaller than this. They were like 2-bite tacos. That kit was $45. It was disgusting. A 2-pound pork butt. All the spices I had. The orange juice I had to get, that was 99 cents. The tortillas, like I said, $3.50. The pork butt was $7, so barely over $11. The shredded cabbage, I'm just using one of those bag coleslaws with shredded cabbage. Like, it's not dressed; it's just shredded cabbage. It's still cheaper than buying a whole cabbage. It's $3.50. So for under $15, I'm making a Carnitas dinner for 5 guys who like to eat. So I am getting more corn tortillas because 10 isn't going to be enough. They're all going to bring corn tortillas or flour if they like. So yeah, for under $20 Canadian, so that's what, 450 American. Uh, we've got this great dinner. As I said, it is going to take a while to cook because it's Mexican pulled pork. Best way to look at it. But we're doing it the Speedway. We marinated overnight. Speedway, and it's already on day 2 of cooking. Marinated overnight. We're going to start off in a 425 oven for 1 hour. And we have it just covered with a little piece of tin foil. Then we're going to drop the heat to 350. And we're going to cook it for a minimum of 2 more hours. Could be more. Like I said, we want to get in there and just have it fall apart. You just want to look at it and it goes, I'm done, and shred. So, by then, hopefully the cabbage will be here because I'm still waiting for that. I cannot get queso fresca to save my life. I am sorry. Shoot me or send me some queso fresca, and I will gladly put that on the tacos, but I have to use mozzarella. I gotta use what I can get, and like I say, we don't have a huge Mexican um, community here, unfortunately. So, for now, let's get cooking. My oven, as you heard, is set. It's already rung. We have our carnitas. That smells so good. It's not even cooked. But the spices and the orange and everything. Just heaven. This is going in my oven. Yes, I am recording. Sitting in front of my oven. Don't you sit in front of your oven? And like I said, this is going to cook for 1 hour. So I'm actually going to, on my stove, if I can remember how, timer, 1 hour. Maybe. What happened to good old dials, eh? There we go. When that goes, like I said, I'm going to drop the heat to 350, give it another 2 hours, and today at one point, you are going to see some really nice, hopefully complete, if the cabbage friggin' shows up, tortillas. Otherwise, just picture the cabbage on there. So until then, folks, have a great day. I'm hungry already. This is going to be a great lunch. We'll see you all in a bit. Ciao. Well, hello, hello, hello. We are back. We're back with some good news, too. First of all, some cabbage showed up. This is just one of those coleslaw mixes, like I said. Shredded cabbage, a little bit of carrot, a little bit of purple cabbage. Not normally what would go on a taco, but I don't care. Cabbage right now is $8 a head. This was $2. I'm going to go for this. I just did a super, super easy slaw to give it a little bit of extra flavor. Toss some Kraft Golden Italian dressing on that. Let it sit while all this was cooking. And it is so good. Actually just made a hot dog, put some of that on it. Beautiful. I also got a gift. Sorry. My friends heard me talking, and I showed them a preview of the video, and I told them about the deal I had trying to get corn tortillas. They told me, well, just go to the place up the street. Sure enough, we have, helps us hold it the right way up, Casa Bonita, new place. They are selling direct to market in either small packs of 25 or in bigger packs. Their corn and flour tortillas, as well as tostadas and other goodies. So I might have a source now for real Mexican stuff. They're real good. They're non-GMO, simple ingredients. There's like 2 of them. Corn, water. They are not cooked, as they said, so we have to cook these just 10 seconds on either side in a skillet. But we have tortillas, so we are that much closer. Still no queso fresco, but oh well. As far as the main part goes, we have our carnitas. Give me a sec, we're going to spin the camera around, we'll show you the reveal. So, we have our carnitas. Well, actually here we have a towel. Underneath the towel, you still have the tinfoil. The reason you do this is you want to let the carnitas rest. You don't want to dig into it right away. But look at that. Got some really nice juices there. It's already started falling apart. Oh. And the easiest way to split it is, like I say, once you take it out, leave it covered. Give it a 15-20 minute rest. You can see it's still plenty hot. It's still steamy. But then just get in there. Look at that with your forks. We call it pulled pork for a reason, because we're going to pull it. We're going to shred it. We're going to shred it right in that juice that fell. Now, some people like a stringier pulled pork. Or like, say, that. I like that, but I also want a couple of little chunks. I want to know I'm biting into something and have a little bit more texture and all of that. And then as I go, just toss it in the juice and away we are. I'm not going to shred all this. I'm just going to shred a little bit. Enough that we can make one. Try it on camera and see how all this goes. So we have our pork ready. We have the other corn tortillas that I was able to find. Just because these are already cooked, they're going to be a little bit quicker. I'm just going to toss a couple in the oven that's still hot, just to warm them up. And while those are warming up, we're going to flip the camera back around. Okay, so I got my 2 corn tortillas. Just took a couple of seconds in the oven just to warm them up, become a little bit more pliable. Now, I'm not going to fully dress these. I'm not going to go all nuts. I want to know how this came out. I want to know, do we have carnitas? Or do I just have a Mexican-style pulled pork? So, we got our meat in there. A little bit of slaw. If you don't want to do slaw, don't. Just put the straight cabbage on it. I'm not even putting cheese on this. I am going pure. Don Rodrigo down the street. Dude, you got trouble. If I set up a streetcar and start selling these, and not at $7 a taco, I'll have you closed in a week. These are killer. They rock. I've already started putting the video online, so all the ingredients are in the description. You gotta try these. I didn't put the lime on this. I did put the lime when I cooked it. Really, really good. That orange comes through, the onion, the garlic, everything. That little bit of chipotle that I threw in, oh, nice smoky kick. Mm. 3 hours. Now, I understand you don't have an oven, don't want to use an oven. Use your slow cooker. Oh, hell. These are so good. That meat is just like fall apart tender. Wow. Mm. I'm sorry, but it's just... And just a little bit of heat from the chipotles, by the way. The smoked jalapenos. Wow. If you don't want to add the heat, by the way, you can always use just a little smoked paprika. Make sure it says smoked, and that'll add that same smokiness to it that the chipotles will, without adding a lot of the heat, without adding any heat. I'm sorry, I'm going back for more. I'm just going to make one and see how it is. Yeah. This gives you an idea just how good it is. When you go back for seconds on cam, it's when I'm going back for fourths and fifths off cam, then we have a problem. But what I am going to do, so that I don't, it's covered up again. Give this a go. If you've never had carnitas before, you'll never have, what is it, Old El Paso hamburger tacos again. This took more time, for sure. Is it worth it? Do you really have to ask? You can make this as spicy, as mild as you want. Keep it real traditional. If you really want to keep it traditional, when you're cooking this, you confit it in lard. Yeah, you submerge the whole pork shoulder in lard and you slowly cook it just like you would duck confit, but you're doing it with pork. I've already had one heart attack. I don't need another one. Do it this way, a lot faster, just as delicious, just as tender. Mm. Oh my god. What's there more to say? It's friggin' delicious. Go. Get your shopping list from the description. Go to the store, buy all the stuff, make it. Comment down below. How good is this? Like, it's a no-brainer. Have a good one, you guys. I hope you like this new style of video. It's a little bit different. We will see you all next time. And remember, hit that subscribe button. It doesn't only help me, you get to know when I come out with new videos and other creators doing similar type of videos. So maybe you'll find a new favorite. It's a chance I gotta take. But please subscribe. We'll see you all again soon. Till then, I am Andrew. I am the 5 p.m. chef. And we'll see you all real soon.